Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Cook the Books with Brick Boys Best Bets. I'm B. I'm here with my brother Cody, nephew Omar. We about to get into week 6 college football picks. Let's get it. We're gonna start on Thursday. Two games on Thursday. Texas State at Troy. Troy has put some points up, but Texas State is just a better team, played better competition. I'm taking Texas State minus 13. Easy on this one.
Yeah, Troy. This ain't the same Troy team from last season. This Troy team they got what, one win. Yeah, they're bad. Last season they were pretty good, but yeah, most of that team is gone. So yeah, Texas State played better comp. Texas State is better than everyone. I'm taking Texas State minus the 13.
Yeah, me too. Nothing really much to say on this game. Texas State minus 13.
Next game on Thursday, we got Sam Houston versus UTEP. UTEP haven't shown me anything all year. They've been a punching bag for many teams. I'm taking Sam Houston minus 9.5. This is another easy game for me.
The Miners. Yeah, UTEP is pretty bad. They're really bad. Sam Houston State. Um, I had them. What, +10 last week? I forgot what they played, but they were down by like double digit points. They came back. And covered that spread. I'm taking Sam Houston on the points.
Sam Houston minus 10. That's my pick.
Alrighty, we're gonna get into the Friday games. Pick two games out of the four that's played on Friday. Syracuse versus UNLV. Both teams that's right at the cusp of maybe climbing into the top 25 with good wins, but had bad losses and got kicked out. Uh, UNLV is a strong team, but Syracuse just has too much talent. I'm taking Syracuse minus 6.
You mean +6?
+6. Yeah.
Yeah, my bad.
Um,
Plus 6.
this UNLV team, they keep impressing me. Syracuse is good too. Like I'm loving like Cal McCord. I'm loving. I don't know. I'm loving that team too. But this UNLV team, man, like especially that win over Fresno State last week. I like it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the ranked team here. Minus the 6.5.
UNLV fell out the rankings.
They
Nah,
25 on FanDuel.
UNLV is 25. Syracuse is unranked, but I think Syracuse should be ranked.
Not on ESPN or USA Today, which
Uh,
counts.
on, on
Uh,
ESPN, UNLV is 25 and Syracuse is unranked. I got it right here in front of me. I'm not gonna lie to you. It ain't really much for me to say. This UNLV team just gotta prove it, man. I'm taking Syracuse straight up on the money line, and I sit there. It is what it is.
The game for Friday, Michigan State versus number 6 Oregon. No brainer. Oregon scoring points, putting up mad points. Michigan State got beat badly just 2 weeks ago. I think Oregon is going to cover the spread of minus 23.5.
um, Fun fact: the coach of Michigan State used to be a Beaver. And that's their rivals. Um, I gotta, I gotta, I gotta go with Michigan State on this one. I gotta take them on the points. Oregon, they're good. Like we're about to see if they're going to be tested. But yeah, I'm taking Michigan State on the points.
I don't see it that way. I think Oregon is the way better team here, man. At home, night game, Friday night lights, man. Friday night lights, man. Out there in Oregon, man. Oregon minus 23, man. Let's do it.
Get into the Saturday games. Number 1, Alabama versus Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt a tough team, but we just seen how strong Alabama was offensively. Defensively, they let Georgia come back, but they held them off. I'm taking Alabama minus the 23 points on this.
So this game, you got the Crimson Tide who just came off of that crazy win. That was a nice one, by the way. Vandy's a tough team, man. Vandy's a tough team. They should have beat Missouri. They should have beat them, low key. They wound up losing, I think, 27-30, I think. But yeah, Vandy's pretty scrappy. They're going into Vandy's home. I'm gonna take Vandy on the point.
I'm gonna take Vanderbilt on the points too. Vanderbilt plus 23. I think Bama coming off such a crazy game like that, as crazy as it was, I think it showed some of their weak links, and I think Vanderbilt probably can capitalize at home. Maybe the home crowd feeds into the game a little bit, and maybe they cover the spread. Taking plus 23.
Next game, Iowa versus number 3, Ohio State. Another lopsided game to me. This is not the Iowa team from last year with that killer defense. Ohio State will cover the spread easily, minus 20 and a half.
My gripe with Ohio State, my only gripe with them, they let people score. Iowa, you're right. This isn't the same Iowa team from last season. But that new OC came in. Listen, man, they're 4-0 on that on the over. So I'm gonna mess with the over 45 and a half.
I got 44 and a half. But me too, actually. I actually like the over as well. I'm gonna take the over.
Next game, number 4, Tennessee versus Arkansas. Arkansas been playing everybody really tough, but my thing with Tennessee is quarterback play. I think quarterback play is going to push them over the edge. I think they'll cover the spread. I'm taking Tennessee minus 13.
I love Tennessee. They didn't do me wrong, but Arkansas also hasn't done me wrong yet either. This one was tough. I was back and forth with this one. They are in Arkansas though, so I'm gonna roll with the points with Arkansas plus the 13 and a half.
I think it's just hard to go against this Tennessee team, man. They playing defense, they playing offense. It's only 13 and you're only asking 14 points, 2 touchdowns. I'm gonna take Tennessee in the spread, man. Tennessee minus 13 and a half.
Auburn versus number 5, Georgia. Georgia just coming off that loss to Alabama, got something to prove. I don't think Auburn has a chance here. They are going to go and run over top of these guys this game. I feel sorry for Auburn. I'm taking Georgia minus 24.
Yeah, Auburn. It sucks that they got to stand in front of this a team that dude, Carson Beck's face was crazy that game. But yeah, man. I like Auburn too, but yeah, Georgia's about to just put up. I think they're going to score 50 plus points. I'm taking the over 52.5. Just don't have to worry about the spread. But yeah, Georgia's going to score at will. I think Auburn's going to put up some points too.
It's only 24 points. Back in Athens, I say Georgia minus 24.
It's something messing in your background too, making you go in and out.
Oh, for real?
UCLA versus number 7 Penn State. UCLA has been able to score on people. They haven't been feeble. Penn State been a monster. Defense been playing good. I'm going with the over on this game, 46.5.
Yeah, I see both teams scoring. Obviously, Penn State's gonna win. But yeah, I see Penn State doing most of the work. I see UCLA scoring some points too. Penn State is not gonna sit here and like have them score 3 points. That UCLA is gonna score too. I think the total's too low. I'm taking the over as well.
Wait, so you taking the over or you taking UCLA with the points?
Over 46.5.
Okay. Man, Penn State at home, at the crib, man. I'm gonna ride with Penn State, man. It ain't much to really be said. That defense. This is not Oregon. I know UCLA, they got a backdoor cover last week, but probably won't even score. Like you said, what 3 points? They might not even score 3 points, man. It might be a shutout, man. Straight shutout, man. Day game at the crib. Taking Penn State minus 27.5, man. Good luck to you.
Next game, number 8 Miami versus California. California hasn't showed me squat this year. Miami off that crazy game when Cam Ward made that ridiculous pass and the Hail Mary nonsense. They got to come out and show everybody that they legit, and that was just a situation. So I'm taking Miami minus 10. They're going to run them.
Yeah, Miami in that last game. That was a close call. I like the Golden Bears. They did beat Auburn, which was nice, but yeah, I don't think Kyle stands a chance. This team, Miami's like, all right, well, we had a bad game. Now it's time to show them, okay, that we're serious. I'm taking the over 54.5. I think both teams are going to score also. So yeah, I'm gonna take the over.
I'm gonna go with Miami minus 10. I think they just gonna beat the dog shit out of them because last week we all saw what happened. They really should have lost that game, but it is what it is, man. At the end of the day, man, you chalk it up. They won the game. It is what it is. They got away. So I think this week they come out with an initiative and a motive to win this game in fashion. Miami minus 10.
Number 9 Mizzou versus number 25 Texas A&M. That was the ranking in USA Today, like I said. What was crazy is Mizzou is the underdog because it's so hard to play in Texas A&M. But Mizzou is going to win this game. I'm taking Mizzou money line.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you too, man. I think Missouri is a better team. They play tough. They done proved it time and time again that they're a tough team. Boston College and Vandy came in. They faced them. They faced them hard. But yeah, I think Missouri just the overall better team. Not by much though, but I do got them winning here. I'm gonna take Missouri money line.
I think this is just straight up disrespectful because what the hell? Like Texas A&M just almost lost to Arkansas. Arkansas was winning the game for majority of that game and then choked at the end,
Have
which is
you ever
crazy.
seen what it's like
That
though to go in there and play?
man,
It's wild.
that was
It's a
crazy.
wild place to try to play, man.
Man, that was crazy. But this ain't no Arkansas, man. This ain't no Arkansas. Missouri can score. They gonna score
You're right
fast. They gonna
about that.
quick. They gonna score fast. They gonna score quick, and they gonna score a lot of points. I'm taking Missouri money line. Hey man, hey, what is it? Texas A&M minus 2.5. You probably could take Missouri minus two
Yeah.
and a half. Missouri minus 2.5 for sure if you want.
Another game I was confused with. Washington had the spread here. They was giving points to Michigan. You got an unranked team. I know they home, just coming off a loss, a bad loss, a tough loss. But Michigan play a lot of D and they run the ball hard. I'm taking Michigan money line.
I gotta go on the other side. I gotta take Seattle. I gotta take them. Yeah, Washington. They did have a tough game versus Rutgers. They could have won that game if their kicker didn't miss all on the field goal. They could have won that game. Um, but yeah, Michigan. This is their first away game of the season. They had what 4 or 5 straight home games. It's crazy. But yeah, it's their first away game, man. I think they're gonna be rusty. Um, and I don't know. I feel as though the line says it all. I'm gonna take Washington money line.
Rusty? How the hell they gonna be rusty? Like they
They're
play
on the
football.
road. This is their first game on the road.
They play football every week. How they gonna be rusty
I
just
was
This
about
for
is
to
their
say,
one
first
game?
game on the road.
How they gonna be rusty for
It's
one
their
game?
first game on the
Just
road,
because they
bro.
going on the road, they rusty.
We're gonna see
In
Saturday. We're
hell,
gonna
they gonna
see.
be rusty, man.
We're
They
gonna
know
see
they
Saturday.
dogs for this game, man.
We're
They
gonna see
hey,
Saturday.
what it is. They been living at the dog life this week, and I've been there with them. Man. I was against them last week. I took Minnesota on the spread, and Minnesota covered by the grace of God because Michigan was winning. They was
Yeah.
winning dominantly that game. I'm not gonna lie, I was scared, but Minnesota came through clutch. This game is different though. I think Michigan is gonna run all over Washington, and they're gonna be able to stop Washington at will, and they're gonna win this game easily. Like, what the hell is this? It's a night game that plays right into what Michigan want to do. It don't matter where it's played at. They used to playing in that crazy environment at home, so it don't mean nothing
They're
going
not at home.
it don't. I
They
know.
in
I
Washington.
know. I'm saying they play in the crazy environment at home, so going wherever it's not gonna make a difference for real. In my
We'll see
opinion,
Saturday.
I got Michigan money line, man.
number 11 USC versus Minnesota. Minnesota tries. USC has a lot of offense. They score on just about everybody, but can't start up runny nose. I'm taking the over in this game.
I thought about taking the over too. But USC can't stop anything. Like they can't stop nothing. They do have good offense. So I thought about taking over too, but Minnesota last week they impressed me with that comeback, which is crazy. Um, I'm gonna take Minnesota team total. I think they're gonna be able to. It's at 20.5, 21. I'm gonna take their team total. I think that they're gonna be able to score 3 touchdowns.
I like that pick. That's a cool pick, man. Uh, USC -8. It's as simple as that for me.
number 12, Ole Miss versus South Carolina. South Carolina was supposed to be tougher than what we've seen all year. Ole Miss coming off that loss to a real tough Kentucky team. That Kentucky team plays a lot of defense, but South Carolina isn't Kentucky. I'm taking Ole Miss minus 10.
Oh, you're right. Kentucky, South Carolina isn't Kentucky, but South Carolina beat the dog shit out of Kentucky in Lexington. This South Carolina team's tough. I was gonna take Ole Miss on the comeback, but versus good teams, yeah, I don't know, man. I'm a roll with South Carolina and the points from the plus 9.5.
Man, this one is tough because it just depends how this game is going. I think it could be a shootout. It could be a shootout. I think it will be a shootout. I think South Carolina's gonna run the ball a lot though, but I think Ole Miss is gonna be able to score at will. So I'll take the over 53.5. Can't get caught with Ole Miss again, man. Even though I like it, it's only -9. But I'll take the over.
Versus number 16, Iowa State. Iowa State has been impressing me all year. They stayed in every game. I don't see Baylor being able to tussle with this team. This team a little tough. I'm gonna take Iowa State minus 12.5. They're gonna run through Baylor. Baylor coming to Iowa, so no brainer.
I just think Iowa State is just they've impressed me too. They destroyed what was that Houston? Baylor, we seen what they did last week. They didn't even stand a chance against BYU. And they were the favorites for some odd reason. But yeah, man, this is one of my favorite bets. Saturday, taking Iowa State minus the 11.5.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. Iowa State. Yeah, Iowa State minus 11.5. It's a simple one.
Utah State versus number 21, Boise State. Boise State, ill running game, nice passing game. Defense is good enough for minus 27 with a tough Utah State team that's been almost in.
What do you want to take, B? Yeah, I can't. Okay, I can hear you now. What you going to take, B?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, he froze. All right. Yeah, I was about to say.
Like,
Okay, now he's back. I thought it was just me. All right. But yeah, I don't know what you said. I don't know what you said, but I'm gonna keep it going. Boise. I like Boise State. Just I noticed something about them. They are all like offense. They do have some defense, but they let everybody score. Utah State, they're all right. But I just think both teams are going to be able to score. Boise State is going to score at will. I'm going to take the over 66.5 as my bet.
Hey, you see, I was about to be right there with you. That's exactly what I was looking at.
You see, I was like,
I'm like, Utah State scored 21 on Utah. Pretty impressive. Hey, you know what it was gonna be with Boise State, man. It's always gonna be a track meet. So, hey, let them boys run. I'll take the over 66.5 as well.
SMU versus number 22 Louisville. SMU showed me a lot last week. But this Louisville team is very strong. Quarterback play is ridiculous. I am going to go with Louisville -7.
I took a different approach to this game. I could see like both sides. I can see SMU, I can see the Stangs, and I can see Louisville too. But one thing about SMU, they're gonna score. They're gonna score. Louisville, I'm not gonna say that they're gonna like stop them all the way in their tracks, but SMU is definitely gonna score. That's one thing that they always do every game. I'm gonna take SMU team total over 24.5.
Mm, um, I think this game is gonna be a dog fight. They got the total at 56.5. I think both teams' defenses are gonna kind of be put to a test. Both of these teams want to play defense to a certain extent. Louisville -7. Man, I think SMU really got a chance to win this game for real. I know they just getting comfortable at the quarterback position and everything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go SMU money line.
Number 23 Indiana versus Northwestern. Indiana been playing some good ball defensively and offensively. I don't see Northwestern staying with this team at all. I'm taking Indiana -13.
Yeah, I'm with you all the way. Northwestern is not good this season. Indiana just been on a warpath. Like, there's a few teams that I just don't want to stand in front of, and Indiana is one of them. Yeah, I'm gonna take Indiana -13.5 also.
Yeah, me too. Ain't nothing really to say, man. Indiana -13.5. Freebie.
Texas Tech versus Arizona. Sorry. Arizona has to win this game. They've dropped some games, some tight games, some different games, but this is a team with a lot of offense, good quarterback play, one of the best wide receivers in the nation. But the Texas Tech team put up points too. I took the over on this game.
Yeah, I took the over too, man. It's like Arizona, I can't get a good read on them, but when they've been favored, like I don't know, they don't show up. Their defense just doesn't show up. Texas Tech, they do score. And I don't think Arizona's defense can stop them. But I also don't think Texas Tech can stop Arizona scoring. I'm taking the over also.
I'm gonna go Texas Tech money line. I don't trust Arizona at all.
Rutgers versus Nebraska. This is an interesting game. A real run-oriented offense against a decent defense, against the quarterback play in Nebraska and Rutgers defense that's kind of been holding people. I think both teams going to score. I was scared of the spread, so I took the over on this game of I think it was 40.5, which I think
Yeah.
is too low.
I was torn between this game. I like both sides. I like Rutgers running back. And you already know about the Patrick Mahomes clone on Nebraska. But yeah, I took the over 40.5. I think this is gonna be a shootout. This is gonna be a good game. I'm actually excited for this game, to be honest. But yeah, the over 40.5 is way too low in my opinion. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. This game is gonna be good.
Man, y'all better put some respect on them Nebraska boys, man. The Huskies, man. The Huskies. Y'all need to put some respect on their names, man. Because, like, what the hell? Rutgers? Rutgers gonna come into Nebraska and win the game or cover 7 points? I don't think it's gonna be close, man. I think Nebraska's gonna run the ball down their throat, and I think this defense can hold that Rutgers offense to a certain extent, man. Is I don't think this game is gonna be close. I think yeah, it'll be a high scoring game. Maybe when Nebraska gets up, Rutgers, they might score something in, make it like a little exciting. But I think Nebraska's gonna walk all over them. Nebraska -7, man.
One of the oldest games to ever be played, Navy versus Air Force. This is about as old as Army versus Navy. That's why it's on the schedule. It's a lopsided game, though. Navy midshipmen are way better than Air Force. I took a -10.
This is another game all torn between just because it's a rivalry. It's one of the service academies. So Air Force is so bad though. And yes, it is in the Springs. But yeah, Navy is just so much better. I'm going with the Navy -10. I can't do it with Air Force.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Navy -10. That's an easy one for me. Yeah, freebie.
Oklahoma State versus West Virginia. This West Virginia team was supposed to be competing for the ACC championship. Not. They've screwed the pooch on many games. Oklahoma State just got their tail kicked too. I think Oklahoma State coming in trying to make a statement. They're going to cover -6.5.
Yeah, I'm taking Oklahoma State on the money line. Yeah, I think they're a better team. Yeah, it's not really much to say with this game. It's just clear cut to me. I'm taking Oklahoma State on the money line.
Yeah, I'll take Oklahoma State -3. I think this game is going to be a really high scoring game. I would take the over as well at 64.5.
NC State versus Wake Forest. Once again, another team that had high hopes in the beginning of the year. Wake Forest came in with all kind of accolades and things before the season started, and they've just not shown what everybody expected of them. I think NC State goes in here and take this game. The spread is funny with this game to me because it's going to be a close game. So I'm taking NC State money line.
The Demon Dick is they're not good. Yeah, man. NC State hasn't been the best either. I'm not gonna sit here and just shit all over Wake Forest, but NC State is better. Just with the level of competition and everything, NC State is better. I'm taking NC State -5.5.
NC State -5.5. I don't know. I think this is a get right game for both teams. Get right game for both teams. I know NC State is at home, but this is a day game. The home crowd plays a factor, but I don't think it's anything crazy, especially over there NC State, man. Go ahead and take Wake Forest plus the 5.5, and I wouldn't be shocked if them boys go out there and win that game.
Last game on the ticket. Kansas versus Arizona State. Another team, Kansas, that had a lot of high hopes coming into the year. Just hasn't, beat the teams they were supposed to beat in all the situations. Quarterback play is incredible at Kansas, but for some reason they gave Arizona State the points here. I'm taking Kansas plus 2.5. I don't think Arizona State going to be able to stop them. They got a point to make. The boys going to come in and do it.
So you're taking Kansas plus 2.5?
Yes, sir.
Kansas has been so bad this season. They did like coming into the season. Everybody had them, doing good. Same with Florida, but they just been so bad. I can't back them, man. Arizona State has been really good. Yeah, I'm taking Arizona State on the money line, man. I can't get there with Kansas.
They beat Texas State, barely beat Texas State, barely beat Mississippi State, and they beat Wyoming by a lot, I guess. Like, come on, man. Kansas has a way better offense than anybody they've even played. If we're being for real, man, I'm gonna just go and take Kansas straight up on the money line because this don't make sense to me.
All right, there you go. Brick Boys best bets. Cook the books. This is B, Cody, Omar. We up out of here.
Hey, B, you took Boise State minus 26.5, right?
No, I took Utah State
You took what?
plus 27.5. I took Utah State plus 27.5.
And you took OK State minus 3.5, right?
Yeah.
I got that one. Just want to make sure.
Man, this joint be doing some crazy shit.
I ain't even looking at none of the NFL stuff yet. I ain't looking at none of the NFL stuff. None of it. But I know I'm taking the Falcons.
Shit won't even let me in the stream, dude.
Oh, that's you. Okay. I'm about to say, bro, because this shit was like, it's like someone trying to come into your account. I'm like, wait, what? And then it's B's account.
Oh.
I got his YouTube and I got TikTok on my phone.
Yo.
What's
I
up?
think they said the Jets ain't beat the fucking Vikings in like 50-something years.
And beat the Vikings like at home or just straight up?
Hold on, let me see something.
I'm about to say if it's straight up, that's crazy.